We are continuing in our study of the Septuagint version of the Song of the Suffering Servant, picking up in Isaiah 53, verse 1. Kyrie tis epistusen te ekoe hemon, kai habrakion kyriou, tini apocalypthe. We'll start with this first noun here, Kyrie, which you can tell is from Kyrios, but this one has an epsilon ending, which tells us it is vocative, a form of address. Lord, we're asking. Then our verb here is epistusen. You can tell this is from pistuo. It has a sigma ending and an epsilon on the front end. This is a third singular aorist active indicative from the verb to believe. Starts here with the interrogative pronoun. So, Lord, who believed or who has believed? Well, what's the object of this belief? It's in the dative, but it's a koe here. You might be able to tell this is from or related to akuo. It's a noun for report or something that is heard. So, Lord, who has believed our report? That's the first question. There's another question that follows, and we start with this noun brachion. Now, this may look somewhat unfamiliar. This is the noun for arm, and you can tell it's a nominative singular here. It does have an omega nu ending, which does not mean it's a participle or a genitive plural. This is a third declension noun. And so it's the arm of the Lord. You've got another interrogative pronoun here, to whom, it's in the dative. And then the verb apocalypthe, which is from apocalypto. Here you can see it has a theta, eta ending, as well as an epsilon. Apocalypto means to reveal. This is a third singular aorist passive indicative, has been revealed or was revealed. You may be wondering, what's going on with this phi here? Well, typically a p, when it bumps into a theta like this, will switch to a phi for pronunciation purposes. So, to whom has the arm of the Lord been revealed, or something like that to make it passive. Now, this passage is directly cited by the Apostle John. He's trying to explain why people are not believing in Jesus despite the fact that he's doing many signs before them. And he says this behavior is a direct fulfillment of what Isaiah said. And then he quotes our passage, who has believed our report, and so on. He says that's why, particularly the Jewish contemporaries of Jesus, at least many of them, are not believing his many signs because Isaiah foretold it. But the connection goes even deeper because John here is really double-clicking on the entire passage of the suffering servant. And a few verses later in 12:41, he says, Isaiah said these things, that is, these quotations in the book, because he saw his, that is, Jesus's glory. You maybe remember from the last video that 52:13, where the servant song begins, starts with this idea of the servant being glorified. And so John is making a direct connection to the entirety of the suffering servant song by saying that Isaiah saw the glory of this servant and spoke of him. A lovely way he's tapping into this passage in Isaiah.